On the other side of this ridge line, we're going to go ahead and do steep turns in each direction, and we'll bring it in. Steep turns, 45 degrees of bank. We're going to be looking on the horizon line for that 45-degree bank angle. We also have the banking scale on the attitude indicator. 45 is between the two thick lines, yep, or the wing will be on the bottom reference line. We need back pressure to maintain lift since we're sending a lot of lift horizontally to pull us around the turn. So we need a couple of hundred RPM of power because that back pressure is going to cause drag, and we're going to slow down if we don't add some power. Going to maintain ball centered. We're not going to overbank because when we're in 45 degrees of bank, sometimes it can keep rolling because of instability at that steep bank angle. So you just put a little opposite aileron and rudder to stop it from over rolling. And we're going to roll out on entry, heading, altitude, and airspeed by reducing bank, reducing pitch, reducing power.
What's entry heading?
Whatever we decide when we get over the other side of this ridge line here. Pick a nice point that you can easily see, like the smokestacks.
What water is this to our left?
This is Yards Creek.
Okay.
That's what we use to find Blairstown. It's a great landmark because...
Are we getting ridge lift here?
Right down from, yeah, a little bit. Right down from Blairstown, from Yards Creek is Blairstown Airport. When we get on the other side of the ridge, we'll do a couple of clearing turns. We'll run act. Area is good. Altitude is good. Airspeed is good. Clearing turns, and then technique. They'll give us a left-hand turn. We'll look out for traffic in that direction, and then turn back to the right towards the smoke way out there. That'll be your reference point for rollout. 2,500 feet, 80 knots. Okay, clear left.
And Somerset Archer 229 is Zulu turning base runway 30 Somerset.
We'll get a little bit away from the ridge line, just roll out here, and then we'll head towards the smoke. Get us away from this ridge line a little bit.
Final 3-2 Monmouth.
We're all alone up here today.
Yeah.
And Somerset Archer 229 is Zulu turning final runway 30 Somerset.
Where's Blairstown Airport?
Just off your left wing. Nope, off your left wing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, area's good, altitude is good, airspeed's good, clearing turns have been done. Technique, steep turn. 2,500 feet, 80 knots, give me a steep turn to the left. Bank angle's looking good, pitch attitude's looking good. Just glance at the airspeed indicator. You'll see it's a tad fast, so just take out a tad of power. There you go.
Downwind 30, Somerset.
Right rudder on the rollout, reduce bank, reduce pitch, reduce power. All those inputs you have in, you don't need anymore. And give me one to the right. Couple hundred RPM is all you need. Now watch your pitch on this one. Look at that nose showing a lot of sky. Sure enough, look at your vertical speed. Now coming back downhill, watch your airspeed. Take out some power now because your airspeed is going to build as you come back downhill.
Traffic Cherokee 31 Foxtrot, turning final 30, Somerset.
Watch that pitch.
Traffic,
Bank angle at 45.
Do that one again.
Reduce bank, reduce pitch, reduce power when you're done, or you'll keep climbing if you keep that back pressure in. Read that horizon line. That nose cutting across that horizon line, not across the sky.
Northbound traffic,
We'll use,
crosswind, departing to the south,
we'll use 2,700 feet and 8. You're right here, ready to go. 2,780, get back to normal. Power setting for 2,780 knots, get stabilized, get trimmed, and then go. Okay, right hand steep turn.
Monmouth traffic, 152 is turning downwind for 32, Monmouth traffic.
Oh, overcompensating. First two little back pressure, now way too much back pressure. Just keep that nose cutting right across the horizon line.
Delaware Park.
Roll out. Watch this. 3,780. Steep turn to the right.
Traffic, Cirrus 4, Tango.
Smoothly roll into that turn. Just a little back pressure, just a couple of hundred RPM. Keep that nose right there, carving across the horizon line. 45 degrees of bank, a little more bank angle, therefore a little more back pressure. Look at the nose. It's not too low, it's not too high. Looking outside, peeking inside. Everything looks good. Feel a little acceleration going on, just tweak out a little power. Keeping it coming around. Watch the pitch, keep it right where it needs to be. There you go. Reduce bank, reduce pitch, reduce power.
Traffic 152 is turning.
Look at that. That's much closer than the other ones. Only 100 feet off and airspeed's right on. Read that horizon line, right? We'll fixate on the gauges. Okay, bring us to Blairstown. It's right behind you.
And Somerset Archer 2290 Zulu, turning crosswind 30, Somerset.
80 knot descent down to pattern altitude.